Welcome. Today in front of me I have the Galaxy Z Flip 7 Fan Edition from Samsung, and in this video I will unbox this smartphone and we'll together see what accessories and items it comes with, as well as I'll share some initial thoughts, initial impressions from the device. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the packaging, the box looks as your normal Samsung box or packaging would, really. Nothing too new or exciting here. You can already tell that this phone comes or lacks the charging brick, the charging adapter, but that's been a status quo for a while with not only flagship devices but just smartphones in general, so that's kinda expected, I would assume. So now let's peel those handy dandy stripes off and take out this little beauty from its box. So before I actually show you the device itself, let's get the boring part out of the way real quick. So here you have a bunch of paperwork, which we are not really interested in. You get the SIM injection tool, as well as the default, or at this point classic Type-C to Type-C charging wire from Samsung. So with this out of the way, let me put it aside. Let's unpeel all the protective layers from the device's screen. So this is the auxiliary screen. That's one little paper peeled, and that's another. So the color that I have it in is this beautiful gray on the gray aluminum on the device's frame, and white on its back. Looks gorgeous if you ask me, especially compared with a regular non-FE Flip 7, which I also happen to have in front of me. So here it is, you can compare them. And right off the bat, the difference that I see is the width or the thickness of those hinges here. They're a little bit different. So that's what the hinge looks like on the Fan Edition, and that's what you'll get on the regular Flip 7. Now, what else do we have here? The power button as well as the volume rocker are located on the right side of the device's frame, and the SIM tray on the left, which is also something we are quite used to at this point. Also, right off the bat, I would assume that the not the hinges, the device's frame, like this part, is a bit thicker, or not, actually it's identical to the regular non-Fan Edition, as you can see. Quite similar, if not identical. I don't have an exact specifications in front of me, but yeah, it certainly looks to be that way. So the hinge itself feels nice, it's very smooth, requires a fair amount of force to operate, but not too much, just to, avoid accidental, unwanted faults, should I say. Here you are greeted with a beautiful Samsung AMOLED display, the regular Samsung OS or One UI setup screen. Nothing too exciting here or new. Well, what can I say? It's just as good as the previous models, but marginally better, with, I guess, better lenses, main cameras, as well as the front one. On the frame itself, I cannot find anything exciting or new too, I guess. Yeah, it's just looks like a good old Flip, but refined, but a little bit better. Just what you expect to get, really. At this point, it's Samsung's 7th iteration of that Flip form factor. So yeah, at this point the technology is pretty mature, so you can expect for the device to be pretty sturdy, to be pretty well-rounded when it comes to the mechanical part of things. Really, just first of all, it just feels nice to open and close it. It just, yeah, it's gorgeous, if you ask me. I really like this part about flips the most. The tactileness of it, the mechanics of the hinge, and just overall the excitement that you get from a very different form factor, different from like your regular smartphone, like this one, for example. I have. Apart from it, if you need any help on the device's setup, we'll have a separate video setting it up, so make sure to check it out. Should be somewhere on the channel as well by the point of this video release. But well, as far as the unboxing and the first impressions go, that'll be it. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.